What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here, the host of Money's Crazy Mind and Steel City Renegades. And Redline Radio LLC is proud to partner with Growing Wings Adult Services for the creation of our brand new state-of-the-art production studio. Growing Wings Adult Services has been assisting adults with disabilities in the Northeast Ohio area for the past 5 years. For more information on how Lisa and the team at Growing Wings can assist your family, you can contact Lisa at 234-334-7547 today. Again, that's 234-334-7547.
This is really gross, but dirty trash cans can pose a serious health risk to you and your family. The pungent smell can attract rats and flies, not to mention maggots, both of which can contain dangerous diseases transferable to humans. Your dirty trash can is susceptible to harboring dangerous bacteria. Contact Brandon at Fitz Trash Bin Cleaning today at 440-752-1533 or find them on Facebook. Veteran owned and operated and eco-friendly. Again, call Brandon at 440-752-1533.
Yo. He is I am him. This is the pregame show. Shout out to King Case. He's trying to protect their defenses. Shout out to Space Coop 216. Shout out to Spread Gang.
Check. God damn it. Hello. Turn up. Hello. We in this bitch.
Yeah.
This is the pregame show, nigga. Sponsored by Spread Gang Clothing. I do have on a nice Spread Gang hoodie right now. If you are inquiring about how to reach me to get one of these, on Instagram,
I
Spread Gang
Clothing. I didn't even get a link or nothing.
Listen, you gotta DM.
but I talked to you when you asked me about it in the parking lot. Listen. I said I want one.
All right.
I was talking to you.
Listen, there's a lot of people that hit me with that same shit.
I said this at the movie theater.
I need one of them bitches. All right. Don't
I'm
ever get back up with me. All right. I'll talk to you later, nigga.
I see you every Saturday.
They ain't never get back up with me, nigga.
Yeah, because now I told you I want one, and I told you my size. You should just come with one, and then that'll be that.
Motherfuckers ain't cheap now.
Okay.
Production.
How about the last one? You should just bring it like, all right, can you owe me some money now? Boom, there we go. If I don't got it on me on that second, you'll get it the next Saturday.
I like receipts, nigga. I need
Now you need your shit up front. Nigga,
I gotta write you out your receipt, need change. I got a cashier. Something. We in this bitch. What's up, Shaq? How you feeling out there right now? How are you feeling out there?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's another beautiful day. Another beautiful day.
Scenery in the background. Can we talk about it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm looking right now, seeing what I'm gonna add to it. This is one thing I'm looking at. It's this big ass rocket. It's like this big, and it got like this like what is it? Like the fuel or the gas, the mold under it, and that's really like the base of it. But it looked like it goes out and it kind of like lights up like the fire, like the red stuff like that, and it's big as fuck. It look real nice. I like it.
Where's the little spaceman? I see him.
You should do it.
Yeah, he's chilling today.
A rug, a space scoop rug.
Yeah, man. I gotta do a lot. I'm gonna do some more to the wall and stuff like that. It's gonna take time.
If you're watching, this is the pregame show.
Yeah.
What are we here to do, Shaq?
You know what?
What are we here to do, man?
Man, look, we're here to get y'all ready for the pregame. But before I say anything, I know what you guys are thinking.
We know.
Hey, it's only 2 shows left. It's only 2 shows. What are we gonna do on our Saturdays? Listen,
Whatever.
Listen, we're talking about that now.
Still in negotiations.
Still negotiations. Yeah, man. We got
some
to pull some
preliminary
strings.
negotiations today.
Yeah.
We got 2 more days of negotiations.
2 more days of negotiations.
People might not even want to go out on Saturdays no more.
Meeting, trust me, guys. This is a big deal. We love you guys. We love everybody that watched.
We do. We love you guys.
We
We love our time here.
How many motherfucking views did we get over the
I was,
season?
as a matter of fact, Tim was showing me the analytics today
Mm-hmm.
for the last show we did. So,
What did it look like?
130, something like that. Via Facebook, that's the interactions, whatever.
Shout out to Facebook.
So yeah,
Everybody on Facebook, man. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram.
Right.
Because, yeah. I don't think I have Facebook anymore.
Don't even waste your time following my Facebook. I'll never be on.
Yeah, you'll never get in contact. Trust me.
You can DM me on Facebook. That's how I stay in contact with my military friends when they deploy. But that's about it.
Get it. Don't DM me, motherfucker.
Shout out Tim for being here and helping us out.
Let's be honest. Half the time Tim was here, I would never have came.
Yeah. If it wasn't for Tim, I probably wouldn't be here either.
No.
I don't think none of us be here.
That's not what I mean.
Shout out to Discord.
I mean from Tim's right.
Right.
Shit.
I mean from Tim's perspective. If I was Tim, I wouldn't come to half these motherfuckers.
Well, we're glad he's here today.
Right. Shout out.
Yeah.
Raise your glasses to Tim.
Appreciate y'all.
Raise them out.
Anywho,
Yeah.
what we got going on today, fellas?
Tell me, man. You heard that Buffalo nigga? He got 1 count of first degree.
Only one. He shot 10 people.
Exactly.
He should get at least 10 counts of kidnapping at the easiest.
1 count of first degree murder.
I know a 16-year-old that robbed a KFC. They got charged with 28 counts of kidnapping because he made everybody get on the ground.
Damn. I don't think he told everybody to get out, though.
He's still in prison to this day.
Damn. Got the KFC? That was
The KFC. He got away with $128.
That was fucking retarded.
You know, he did it for the ruthless, was it the Heartless Felons?
Oh.
He did it for them.
The gang initiation.
Type shit, yeah. And because he was underage, they said that he wasn't going to do no time for it. They charged him as an adult, though.
Damn.
And he is still in prison to this day.
Yeah, nigga.
He got something like, I think he got 40 years.
Damn.
Something like that.
40 years?
When he get out, when he went in 16.
$120?
When he get out, he'll be in his 50s.
You ain't even getting enough J's.
You ain't get that money you got spent on lawyer fees off the top. What do you mean?
I'm saying, like, you ain't even get nothing.
When he get out of prison, he'll be in his 50s. That crime wasn't worth it.
Nope.
Anywho, he's from Cleveland. There was a serial did a podcast on him. Next to Ken did like a little thing. I gave his her family some shit. I put some money on his books before.
Oh, all right. We're not supporting y'all niggas that go out and do dumb shit.
Right. But
giving your family shit.
But we are supporting the fact that, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you made a mistake when you're 16 years old. You shouldn't be paying for it till you fucking 50. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. And the way that they stacked the sentencing was so like absurd. They brought it in front of a grand jury.
If
and they
wanted to be an HF that bad.
But no. It was the way that they tried them. Like the gang affiliation, whatever, cool. That's not worth it.
What else you was gonna do for something else?
And let's sprinkle this on top of it. He snitched to try to get less time.
Mm-mm.
They took his statement,
labeled
him as a snitch, put him in gen population, and he had to fight every day.
We gotta get you out. Yeah, get you.
I don't know if he's still alive. He might be dead.
Gotta get you off the streets.
Time out though. But this is a kid made a mistake. Everybody did something stupid when they was 16.
I don't think I did anything stupid until I was about 18.
Well, that's not the time to do stupid shit. That's when you're grown.
Yeah.
They charged him like he was 21.
But that's when I was like, all right, need some money, let's get it. He's 16, he ain't got bills yet. What you about to do with that money?
The point is,
you about to give it to
that the Ohio
620s, nigga.
The Ohio, he had to bust that down. He had to bust that down with the OG after that too. So he didn't get nothing. That money was gone.
All right, I'm gonna take 100. Here you go. Damn.
So but it brought a lot of light and attention to the Ohio justice system and how they stack charges unnecessarily. So you'll see a situation where somebody got charged with 28 counts of kidnapping. That was on the grand jury thing. So you don't know anything about this person. You just know the charges he's being charged with in the crime. and you say like, oh shit, that's terrible. He's a fucking terrible human being. He kidnapped 28 people. That sounds like a serial kidnapper. Not they all was in a KFC and he had a gun and told him to get down and the gun was not loaded.
I mean, I'm sure they came out in trial.
It came out of the trial, but not the grand jury. So the grand jury decides on if they're gonna charge you as an adult or not, based on your charges.
Wow.
And that changes everything. I followed this case very heavily. It was super important to me. That's when I met with Tamir Rice's mother. Everything of that nature. Anyway, speaking of felons,
I was gonna say free him, but
I don't know.
Stop breaking the law, nigga.
That's the first part.
Stop breaking the law.
Anywho,
Shout out to all 4 of our fucking viewers. Call into the show, man. If you got something to fucking say.
Yeah, I was just trying to read the cases to see
so
about it.
viewers don't show up on here apparently because
I mean, yeah, because we got multiple streaming
streaming
platforms, I do believe. What's that number right there? 216-259-2062.
The Graver hotline.
Call me. Call us. Call.
Anyway, we got some topics. What we got? You got topics?
Well, I was looking at some stuff, but what you got, Cam? I know you had something.
Well, y'all know the Migos broke up. How y'all feel about that? Allegedly.
Yeah.
Let's change topics. We were talking about felons anyway, right?
Yeah,
we talk about
okay.
the guy in Buffalo and how he only got one count, even though he shot 10 people.
He pled not guilty.
And even though he went in and said sorry to the white guy and ran past him and shot a black person.
Yeah.
Y'all saw that video?
Yeah.
That right there shows me you had no mental health disorder. You consciously knew what you were doing because you chose who you were shooting and who you weren't shooting. It was 100% race driven. You drove 4 hours to be there. You're not even from that area.
They said that.
And then he go ahead, Case, my bad.
That fucking dispatcher, bro, hung up on the fucking 911 call.
Yeah.
Talking about you ain't got to whisper.
She was screaming too much at first.
Yeah, then she started whispering. He told her, you ain't got to whisper.
So she
yes,
had to call.
you do.
Right?
Yes.
I'm trying to get a shot. I mean, hurry up. Yeah,
This looks like a lock motor dash drill. You talking about don't fucking whisper? What the fuck?
Yeah, and then they
You know? Hey, little mama, let me whisper. She had to call her boyfriend to call the police.
yeah.
That shit crazy.
That nigga got put on leave. God damn it.
That nigga need to be fired. That nigga be charged just with that nigga. You an associate now.
You can't even be a goddamn 911 dispatcher. Nigga.
You charged with accessory.
Yeah, I mean, how many other calls you fucked up?
Right. You been banging on niggas all week. I don't like how you talking to me, sir. You need to calm down when you call.
Hell no.
Of course
Hell.
Of course they irate. Of course they lie.
My niggas out there.
Fuck that. Yeah.
What the fuck?
911 hanging up on you. You know it's you. Look at this point, you accessory.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a mental health thing too, because I do believe in the beginning of the video, he pulled in.
First of all,
he parked all the way in the back.
No, he pulled up to the front.
No. He parked all the way in the back, and he was like, "You just got to do it. You just got to get it over with." And he put it in reverse, pulled all the way to the front, and then he started shooting as soon as he got to the front.
I ain't see the full video.
I didn't either, but I saw it.
I saw it.
So he wasn't gonna do it at first.
No, he was gonna I don't know if he wasn't gonna do it or he was just gonna walk up or he was like still a little nervous. So he parked all the way in the back, and then he was like he took a deep breath. He was like, "You just got to get it over." He was like, "You just got to do it," pretty much. So that's when he pulled it up, he put it in reverse, and he drove all the way to the front, and then he got out the car and started shooting.
Wow. So I know how they said he planned it out. He came to the place before and just scoped it out, and they asked him a question. He said he was doing a survey, census or something like that. So he knew what he was doing.
Well, yeah, didn't he write in his manifesto why he chose that place? He scoped the whole place out, all that stuff.
So, and this is New York, obviously. So their gun laws are way more strict.
He talked about that too in the manifesto. He said because he was saying it was good to target a place where they don't have that many guns because it's less of a chance of getting shot because there's so many strict rules.
You're so scary. Who thinks about getting shot when you about to go do a mass shooting? Go out on your
and he said he wasn't done.
Well, now you are.
No, he said he wasn't done because he said he wanted to start driving up the street and start shooting off people on the street too.
That's crazy. And if he doesn't do life in prison,
That man pled not guilty. How that make sense? Why would you? You streamed it.
Who is this fucking lawyer? Man?
You streamed it.
That nigga had a body cam on doing it. What you doing?
Right, and he was on Twitch.
I didn't do
Yeah,
this.
he streamed on Twitch.
Wow. How long was that fucking stream up?
They said they caught it within like 2 minutes, but
The cops didn't get there for 10. So wait a second now.
yeah. And the crazy thing is, he had people watching his Twitch.
Yeah, he has a huge following.
We
Like
call the police. Just take it down.
like 1,300.
We can't show this. Hell no. Disclaimer on that nigga live.
Right. But the cops wasn't notified for 10 minutes. He had already shot.
And you saw he wrote on his iron sight.
Niggas.
Yeah, and then on the other side it said, "Here are your reparations."
Here's your reparations.
And then he had like a whole bunch of stuff written on it.
That's a wild boy.
Yeah.
Man, I be missing out on all the action.
You just need one black guy to go shoot.
Yeah,
a bunch of
all
white
they right. Gun laws will change, everything will change.
Now,
Wait a second.
I
Casey.
didn't tell y'all to go do it. I'm just saying.
The viewpoints of
Yeah, the views to discuss them.
It's only fair.
the whole company.
Oh my God.
Only fair.
The views made here on Redline Radio don't discuss on Pregame Show do not represent
Not shared.
are not shared with Redline Radio, nor the individuals involved as an entity, such as King Case, Space Coupe, God Hatton, Timbuktu.
Don't listen to me.
He getting Casey.
I had your ass in jail.
I'm
I'm not going to get you.
You have us in jail.
Nah, the shooter. Don't do it, nigga.
Yeah,
Well,
There's a story I ever seen that it's a show on Hulu called Girl in Plainsville.
don't do it, nigga.
The girl
where?
in Plainsville. It's a show on Hulu. It's about this girl that convinces this boy to commit suicide, and they charge her with the crime.
Mhm.
Now,
Wait, is that a documentary or is that like a show?
I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it's based on a true story. Hulu does that, but they take their own liberties with the story, so that's how they able to get away with it. So, like for example, like the Pam and Pamela Anderson like sex tape one, they had no rights to it. They just made their own story and they use like real people. So that's how they get away with making shows about stuff that people don't get paid for. So they do the same thing with Mike Tyson. They do the same thing with a lot of stuff. So they take like a story, they'll change like a slight difference or like they change one person's name. So now it's fiction and it's not.
Yeah, I think I saw something similar to that, like a real story though.
Yeah. So what the girl did was she was dating this guy, and he had like mental health issues, and she could tell he wasn't like out there, but he was just a little off. And she slowly convinced him to kill himself. And then they went through her text messages, and she was like, "You should do it." And then charged her with a crime.
Man, Michigan never convinced me, Gil. You do it first. I'll meet you.
I mean, you see people in cults all the time. It's like people can be convinced to kill
They're
themselves.
gullible.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's Darwinism needs to just take effect.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, man. If somebody can talk you into killing yourself, they can
You
do
ain't
anything.
supposed to be
Right?
here.
They can do anything to you.
Nothing
Like it's
ain't-
crazy.
Hey,
Like,
nothing ain't gotta get off the streets. Because if I tell your ass, nah, hell no.
if just my words was enough to
I can tell
connectively
you to kill
change.
somebody else.
Right.
Nah, just kill yourself.
I could have made you a terrorist. You could have been a terrorist if I
He
wanted
probably
you to
been
be.
wanting to kill somebody for the longest. I'm about to kill somebody. Do it to yourself. Okay, look at that ass nigga.
But no, you convinced him like she was like, we gonna do it together.
Fucking stupid.
I just need to see you do it first, and I'm gonna do it too.
Hell
like,
no,
she-
bitch. It's too permanent.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's too permanent.
Put
Is
on your-
Romeo and Juliet? What the fuck?
That's what she was. That's
I
what she
can't
was
even get a tattoo before a bitch. Get my name first. No. You gotta go right now. Hell nah, bitch. And we gotta be in the same tattoo room. We gotta get it at the same time. Yours gotta be finished before mine, nigga. Cut all your hair off and cut mine. No.
I went with a
Go
girl to get a
first.
tattoo, and she got it and I didn't. She was so salty.
See? That's why.
As soon as I thought about it, I said,
Yeah.
"Stupid ass tattoo. It doesn't even fucking make sense."
Say,
But by the
my
time,
style.
but by the time she
I
was
don't like
already
the
getting
font you picked.
she got
Hell
it
no.
big as fuck on both her forearms.
Hell.
I was supposed to get the same thing. I never got it.
Oh my god.
Is that me? Is that mine?
Yeah, that's me. Oh my God! But
Oh, that's the FBI checking in on you.
Right, hold on now.
Zip them up. Like, too much terrorist talk. Get them out of here.
Right.
But yeah, no, she got 2 big ass things on her forearms, and I was supposed to get it too. I was in there with her, and I was like, "Nah, I'm all right."
What did it say on her forearm?
She got 2 8s. So it was supposed to be like we used to talk, me and her, and we used to
wait 2 8s.
Like it standing for like 2888, like Janae Aiko and Big Sean's album they did together.
Oh,
like
I just meant like 2 8s. I was like, whoa, hold on.
But that's what it was.
88.
It was 88, but it was 88 based off of that, not 88.
What football player you dating, bitch? 88.
No, but 88 in prisons mean Heil Hitler.
Yeah, it's Heil Hitler.
Oh my God.
Because 8 is the H is the 8th letter, so people put 8 on shit.
But we wasn't getting. It was based on 2088, so we had 2088.
didn't think this through.
I never got it.
Can't thought about it. Was like, hold on, wait a minute.
I googled it while she was getting. I said, nah, all right.
She done? Yeah. Okay.
What you trying to make me do?
Right.
No, she knew what it was really for.
Yeah, I was there.
Damn. What
And
you
then once she
say
stopped-
after y'all got in the car?
Once she stopped, I was like, I gotta go get Cadence.
Damn. I did it while she was in the middle of the tattoo.
No. We left together. We drove it together.
Oh hell no. That car ride is not gonna be the same.
I never got the tattoo.
I was like, bitch,
I saw
where's
her-
your tattoo at?
I saw her recently. She still got them.
Nigga, where is your shit at?
I saw
I
her
need
recently.
to see some ink being applied in this bitch.
Yeah, she still got them.
This is crazy.
She cool now. I think she engaged.
God damn it.
I hope I get anybody to the wedding. Love to go.
Shout out to all the people engaged.
I got a question for y'all. Do y'all feel like the people that influenced this Buffalo shooter, y'all feel like they should be charged with something?
How do you directly say that somebody influenced you though? That's a thin line.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, like, you know how like they tried to charge Trump for the incitement of an insurrection, or like, for example, like Charles Manson, he got charged for the killings that those women did.
Like a person in power, like
David Koresh.
This is like a guy on his Twitch. Hey, you should go do this.
So who did they say?
Okay, you're another nigga. Get off the street. Get him off the street.
Who did they say influenced them?
He was saying it's like the great replacement theory, and it was a lot of that's like a lot of that right wing talk.
Super vague, though. Like who specifically are we charging now?
I know he was talking about like Fox News be talking about that shit all the time. Certain people. It ain't like everybody talking about that shit. It's just like specific people keep.
You had to prove that I influenced you to go kill 11 or 10 black people.
So what if we get him to admit it?
You went too far.
So what if we get him to admit it?
Get him to admit what?
How the fuck you get all these people?
Like this is what influenced them.
Yeah, but you'd have to hear them say, like, go do it then, right? Like, you need proof that this person influenced. You can't just say, like, I felt like this is what he wanted me to do. Did he tell you to do it? Have you ever heard any rhetoric in which he told you to do it? Like Trump said, storm the Capitol. Right. So they can use that against him, or like march to the Capitol and show him what's what, or we gonna be violent, whatever. And even then they didn't charge Trump. So you gotta really say, like,
fucking Tops, nigga.
Tucker Carlson told me to go to Tops and kill black people. Now you had that evidence, and there's a video of Tucker Carlson say, go to Tops and kill black people. Then all right, you got his ass. All right, cool. Rest Tucker Carlson. So Bill O'Reilly said.
Do you feel like that should even be illegal though? To even if somebody said that, like if I told Ken go do something, and then Ken went to go do something, should I be charged for that?
That's all First Amendment right there. You have the right to say whatever you want to say. I don't just because I said something don't mean you have to do it. Just like if I said kill yourself and you kill yourself, that don't mean you're supposed to kill yourself.
Because I don't remember the Charles Manson case, but didn't they get him with that?
Like a thing though. Kill yourself.
We used to say kill yourself. Yeah.
Fucking kill yourself.
But Charles Manson was a 100% different situation because he had followers in which it was like a cult. Yeah. He was telling people from his cult to do something directly. So it wasn't like right now if Young Thug told me to do something. I don't know Young Thug. But when you have people that are underneath you, like a cult, like how, like, if Young Thug told Gunna to do something, that's somebody that follows him, that's somebody that's underneath his team to do something, like you were their boss. That's completely different from like, go kill people at Tops, and then somebody, one of the 4 viewers we got is out here listening to it, like, let's go.
So what if somebody in your cult, let's say Ken started a cult, because Ken said it's real easy, he can start a cult. And one of those girls went out and did something, and they said Ken told me to do it, and you never did.
I mean,
They should be able to charge you.
But you got to prove I said it. Like I said, if there's a video of me
saying, wait, hold on, same thing. So you think they got Charles Manson? He was like, yeah, I told him to do it. Fuck.
But he did though. But he had a manifesto in which he told people. He had videos. Charles Manson had videos.
Okay.
Like what's his name?
What about Jim Jones? Georgetown, not the rapper, no affiliation.
I'm about to say, speaking
of which, the rapper did something too.
Wait, we talking about that's what I was trying to.
Also, it happened in Buffalo. Honestly, it's a good segue. Jim Jones lives in Buffalo.
What he do, man?
Freddie Gibbs, you familiar with him? Yeah, Freddie Gibbs jumped in a barbecue spot in Buffalo.
I thought that was Benny the Butcher.
No, it's Freddie Gibbs.
I'm saying Benny the Butcher people though that was doing that shit.
Not Jim Jones.
That was Jim Jones people. Jim Jones lives in what you call it?
I don't know.
New York.
They said it was. They said it was Benny the Butcher people, and
I'm not.
He dissed Benny the Butcher or something.
No. So him and Jim Jones got into a fight in another place in L.A. And he told him
it's probably another occasion.
He got jumped in Buffalo twice.
A lot of fucking times. Yeah, that nigga definitely.
Yeah, Freddie Gibbs allegedly jumped by Benny the Butcher's camp.
Yeah, that was Benny the Butcher's camp.
Yeah,
all right.
That was the most recent one. I don't know if you talking about.
He got jumped. He got jumped by Jim Jones in another city. Like they walked past each other on like a red carpet or something like that. And then
that's a hell nother thing.
Right. But then after that, he said, "I got 2 shows in New York."
December 15, 2001. Freddie Gibbs responds after being jumped by Jim Jones.
Right, and that's when he got jumped, and that's when he said, "Like I'm gonna be in New York on this date," and that the date that he said he would be in New York.
So he did get jumped twice?
No, it might be a third time.
Yeah, he got jumped.
He got jumped 3 times.
He got jumped by Jim Jones twice.
He got jumped. No, he got jumped by a bunch of people. So he just needs to stop talking shit.
He told them, I'm gonna be in New York. I got 2 shows in New York, so do this shit out there.
Especially if you're not like rolling with a big team.
He had security with him,
right?
And the barbecue spot, and the security they was dragging him at the barbecue spot, and security was pulling him back. Like,
no.
Y'all ain't watched the video?
They playing tug of war.
The video looked crazy. They in a restaurant, and somebody's like in the apartment looking down on the restaurant, and you see he the only one in a green shirt. Everybody else got on black or white shirts, and you see this nigga getting pulled across the restaurant, and his security trying to pull him back.
Tug of war and they losing.
With your body though. It's embarrassing. Why do I hire you niggas?
Man.
They got his feet. Nigga, get my leg.
Apparently, he still did the show.
Yeah, he did the one recently. Big ass fucking eye shit.
Yeah, he did the show. He has a lazy eye though, so that's not.
Nah, it's not swollen, nigga. Like,
oh well.
Eat up.
So okay, wait, Ken. So you think it would only they can only charge a person if they're a part of a team or a group or a gang or a cult or something?
I think you could only charge a person if I told you to do it directly. Because then there is some grounds for me being influential and influencing you into doing something. But if I tell you to do it directly versus me not telling you to directly, and if you have proof that I told you directly, if I text you some shit and you did it, cool, okay, cool. Like if I text you to hit a nigga and you hit the nigga, then all right, cool, I get charged with it too. If I text somebody to, like for example, I saw this show recently where they were the lady got sentenced to 15 years in prison for trying to get her godson or her grandson's dad killed. So she tried to hire a hitman. She went through like back channels. It ended up being the police. They charged her. So right there, she didn't actually commit a crime, but it's conspiracy to commit a crime. So it's the same type of thing where I'm asking you to carry out a crime so you can charge me with the same crime. It's not the same crime, but it is. They charge her with attempted murder.
God damn it, Craigslist.
I was gonna say, is that like involuntary manslaughter or something?
God damn it, back page.
Yeah, they charge her with some shit they charge her with like attempted murder.
Yeah, I looked up shit on Backpage just to see if I could find it. It's Hitman in there.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all cops too.
That shit funny.
I'm sure they're all cops. Because you can charge somebody with attempted murder if they ask you to kill somebody. And then you ain't got to get payment yet. You just ask me to kill somebody, and I say, all right, Casey, I'm gonna give you $100,000 to kill somebody, and you were like, all right, bet. And then us having that discussion, I can go to jail for attempted murder. She did 15 years for that.
Yeah, Attempted murder is like
it's her attempt or attempted murder, and then another 5 for something else, conspiracy or something else.
She's probably old anyway.
She was old.
15 years is the rest of your life, bitch.
Well, she's probably in her 60s. You might get out at 75.
Shit.
I mean, that shit's just so weird though. Like, how the law works.
Girl was 73.
15 more years.
2 more years, and she would have. You know what I'm saying? People live to 75 all the time. Lloyd got to be 70.
Fucking don't.
Lloyd got to be 78.
You're around there,
right? So niggas live past 75. Getting out of 75 ain't the end of your life. You might have a long life. You might have 10 more years of freedom.
Wait, but when did you go in?
She went in. She's 60 something, 15 years. So all right, for example, Kennedy great grandfather is 83, 84. He still drive. So it just depends on your quality of life. You might have 20 years left after you get out of prison. Never know. Like,
shit, depending on what prison you're at going to, nigga, you might not have that. Quality of life fucked up in some of these prisons.
Yeah, no, they had money though. That's why she
that diabetes medicine. Yeah, fucked up.
She tried to pay the cop $10,000 to kill her because the baby daddy was threatening the baby mama, her daughter. So she paid $10,000 to get him hit.
And the hitman was a cop?
Yeah.
She couldn't say I was joking?
No.
It's a prank?
We met twice. And planned it out.
You gave her the money, all right.
You told me where to find him at. You showed me a picture of him. You told me his work.
So what do they do with that $10,000?
I don't know. It's probably get seized, go to the department. You know they do illegal forfeitures all the time. Cash forfeitures all the time. And
a new cruiser.
And the money was spent in trying to commit a crime. That's like if you catch a drug dealer trying to buy drugs. Like it's all was committed during a crime. You was using this money to commit a crime. You're not getting this back. Like you back crime still. You might still do that shit. You might find one of them back page niggas is probably
now
real.
You pay your bail. Fuck.
Yeah.
Shit.
One of them back page might be a real goddamn fucking hitman one day, and you just gonna keep paying until you get one. You shouldn't get bond if you get a hitman, because she had to turn herself in. Speaking of turning yourself in, we know somebody right now that's got to do 11 months for driving with a nigga on the front of her car.
What? Did he die? Did he get hit or something? Hurt?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Did he get hurt?
No. He said he feared for his life because he drove on the oncoming traffic.
Reckless endangerment.
She's doing 11 months.
Oh yeah, she was trying. She was trying
to get this nigga. It was a road rage incident where he hitting her hood, he talking shit, so she stepped on the gas. He jumped on the hood, hang on, and she went right into oncoming traffic to get her to get knocked off.
Hell nah. You should have
she gotta turn herself in next month. I'm gonna go out there for a going away party. 11 months ain't long enough to run away, so hopefully she do everything on up and up. I don't know though. She's quite
her going away party.
You gotta go to. You gotta
get the fuck out of there. You better throw my first day out party. Fucking going away.
11 months a long time. And she's so pretty and frail. I feel so bad for her. I'm gonna have to put money on her books, y'all.
Hell nah.
I feel so bad for her. Like I really do.
Could have been worse.
It could have been way worse.
So
she got the same lawyer that the girl got that hit them 2 cops though. That was going 100 over the speed limit or 100, whatever.
Yeah, he cleaned up all the cases. Huh?
I don't know. That's a good lawyer.
That's what I said. I said that nigga too distracted. He got a high profile case. You ain't his attention at all.
His case, that case ain't.
That case easy. I'd have wrapped that shit up quick.
She did it.
Right. My client guilty.
Guilty to that?
She tweeted about it. Bitch, you guilty.
You know what I'm saying? She played guilty, I thought. So there ain't really no case.
Yeah.
Anyway,
bitch, you done.
You know they had a deal. They got her ass out of there quick. That wasn't even.
Shout out to the cops going to jail for 11 months.
Damn. So you gonna get up?
I'm telling you, she's so fucking pretty. She's so fucking pretty.
That's why he putting money on her books. Can't try and fuck.
Nah, man. Like if you saw her and you heard her background, you'd be like, yo, why you even doing this? Like, I hate when you ain't even hood. Like, why you doing this? Why you gotta be a thug? What happened?
It wasn't no hood shit. Though. It was just like
but she always on some hood shit.
It was some hood shit.
It just wasn't involving a hood person.
On that
that what you're saying?
It was a hood. It was a hood shit.
No pun intended. Pun intended.
All puns intended.
Yo,
All puns intended.
That's crazy though. But and honestly, it was on. You could have got a lot more time.
Yeah.
You could have got attempted murder for that. To be honest with you, this is first offender shit. They did it. She was scared for her life. That's why she kept driving. But
Everybody's scared.
why you try to fucking get me fucking wiped off the hood like a bug, like you got a smudge or something you drive?
Yeah, but like another car isn't the way. Like
because the way he hopped. Because then you saw the video.
Yeah.
The way he hopped on the hood. His
He
legs.
was up there good.
He had a good grip on that bitch though. He was coming to her door, and when she started driving, he kind of like tried to get out the way, but he couldn't, so he just jumped on and held on.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like because she did that shit wrong, but he could have got off that hood at any point.
I mean, no, you couldn't. Not,
No,
or you
he
could have
had-
before she started speeding up.
Not any point, but one, you didn't have to jump on that bitch, and two, she kind of stopped a little bit. You could have got the fuck off. He re-gripped. He knew he was gonna be on for a minute, so he re-gripped that bitch and he held on tighter.
At one point in time, it's another video. It's another video where you see him. He hanging onto the windshield wiper.
Oh hell.
My guy, that windshield wiper could have broke off at any second.
Man.
You had a fucking road rash. You'd have been just a smudge on the road.
Man. Yeah,
I wish I could play the video, but I said I wouldn't show nobody.
I don't know why he did that.
Let me tell you. Shout out to her. I'm gonna put someone in her books. Download JPay.
Why must you hang on? You don't have to hang on.
Just let it go.
Think you need to let it go.
Right. Just like the situation. Let it go.
Damn.
Let it go is the moral of that story.
Did they still talk after that? Are they still together after that?
This wasn't her boyfriend.
This is a random guy.
Random?
No, she tried to. So what happened was he hit her car. He backed up and hit her car. And so they argued about him hitting her car, and then she like
jumped on the hood. You don't even
no, he was
know
hitting the hood and like I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna beat your ass. So that's why she peeled off.
But he backed in her.
Yeah. So like you see as a main street right here.
What the fuck?
You see as a main street right here. Let's say I'm backing out to try to get out the way, and you coming forward. So
Wow.
I'm in reverse. You going forward on the main street.
Now you mad at me?
Right, and then she can't weigh 100 pounds. She can't weigh 100 pounds. She probably weighed 80 pounds.
Yeah.
So she was at no point was she in the wrong?
I think when the argument transpired, she definitely got too aggressive. Like you,
Okay.
Like chill out.
So the accident was his fault?
The
You said?
accident was
I didn't
100%
see that
his fault.
part. Okay.
Oh yeah. There's 4 videos. It's crazy.
Okay.
The accident was 100% his fault, but the way she handled it was her fault. You got to realize something. Like you talking to a grown man, so the grown man, you tough, sure, whatever. Till that grown man put hands on you, so you got too scared. You start talking, you running your mouth, and then he start acting like he gonna do some shit up to you, and then you peel the fuck off while he's in front of your car. There's an argument to be said that you were moving in self-defense until you start fucking swerving in between traffic because you wanted to get him fucking wiped off the car.
Hell nah.
If you doing this and you hanging on, she's sliding, she getting real close to trees and shit, going into other traffic. It's crazy.
Trying to scare that nigga.
She wasn't trying to scare him, she was trying to get him to hit off the car.
God damn. Trying to swipe him.
Yeah, like
Man.
like you driving a tree branch underneath your car, you don't feel like getting it out, so you try to hit, like, you know, go up a hill a little bit, turn.
Man. Breaking the law.
Technically, she didn't break a law at first. She didn't break a law until she kept driving.
Yeah.
That's when it went too far.
Yeah.
Everything up to that point was legal.
That's kidnapped.
I don't know. They charged her with reckless driving and stuff.
Kidnapping.
That would have been kidnapping. No, that's kidnapping. It's probably kidnapping. But no, you jumped on the hood. You wanted to be here.
No.
You wanted to be here.
Yeah.
Go. Nobody took you nowhere against your will. You could have let go before I hit 25, and when I was hitting 60, you was really wilding. Got up 80 miles an hour with him on the hood. Great grip strength. That guy's real strong.
I think if she would have shot him, she probably would have got off in
Yeah.
self-defense.
If she'd have shot him, she'd been straight.
Damn.
I don't think she's old enough to have a concealed carry.
If you over 16,
No,
18.
You can't operate a pistol without being 21.
you over.
At the time, I don't think she was 21. She might have been 20.
You can operate a pistol younger than
No,
that.
you cannot. You cannot operate a handgun in the state of Ohio or that state under 21. You can't go to a gun range and shoot a pistol.
15-year-olds that own their own guns.
They can't own their own guns.
Yeah.
You can shoot a handgun in the presence of your parent. You can't shoot like you can go to a bar and drink if your parents there. You can't really do it, but you could.
Well, I mean, that's
in Ohio, a 15-year-old that own a pistol legally.
I mean, it's signed off by the parent. But.
Right. But at the time, she wasn't.
He could operate with this gun.
You can't have a concealed carry at 15.
I mean, not that.
She wasn't. You
don't need concealed carry to do self defense.
She probably was only 20. You gotta be 21 to get a handgun.
Self defense.
I mean, you would still get a gun charge.
Yeah, because you shouldn't have had a gun.
Shouldn't have had a gun. You still get a gun charge. She probably would do the same amount of time. Mm-hmm. Self defense. You can get self defense off all day, but you still getting a gun charge. People do it all the time. Because I think when it happened, she was 20 or something like that. She only like 23 now. So.
Damn, she just now.
She might. Yeah. It
3 years.
It was COVID.
Took 3 years for that damn shit though. Oh, like nigga, speedy trial, bitch. What happened to that?
Right.
I remember
I wrote out 21, bitch.
I wrote the judge a letter 2 years ago, damn near. Shit. Next to Ken fucking was trying to be on the case. Hey, she's a great girl. Don't give her life for this.
Don't give her life for this.
Because now you
can get 11 months, nigga.
Aggravated assault, reckless driving. You might get all sorts of charges. I don't know what the fuck happened. Shit. Vehicular assault.
Oh yeah, you definitely wouldn't have been murdered. Though.
No, you could definitely say it was an accident if you killed him. Because actually, you ain't killed him. He grabbed him. I don't know why he held on, Your Honor. Because then you ain't got nobody to dispute the charge. It ain't no he say she is. What I say, and that nigga just did it. He was yelling. I don't know what the fuck happened after that. Until this nigga get to be gonna stand and dispute some shit. Now you got some questions.
Better chance of shooting motherfuckers.
Yeah. I mean, but again, if you too young to shoot, then
shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
What time is it? What do we got?
It's so many dumbass gun laws though. That shit doesn't make sense.
It says Ohio doesn't have a minimal age on possessing a firearm, just selling.
Mm-hmm. Possessing a firearm and carrying a handgun. You didn't do handgun specifically.
Nah, hell no. It ain't no. That's what I'm saying.
There's a difference in handguns and rifles.
Have a gun as.
No, I think you do have to be 21 to own a handgun.
Handguns and rifles.
At 18, you can own a shotgun and a rifle. Yeah.
Let me see. How old do you have to be?
I do believe that's the case. Especially like for Ohio.
AR out. Now it's premeditated. You go to your truck, that's premeditation, bro. You playing that.
Going to the trunk, man.
Where the AR at? Right.
No, I mean, you had an AR out because you can't really conceal that bitch for real.
Yeah, but if she had to go get it. So let's say you
keep that bitch next to you.
No, she got into an argument and she was outside the car. So their car hit, so she went to look at the damage. She was yelling at them. They yelling back and forth. She get back in the car and drive off. If she was in back in the car and got that handgun or the AR, now it's premeditated. It wasn't heat of the moment.
I'd have got in the car and while he was banging on my shit.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, right then it was legal. Anything after that is not legal.
Yeah.
Can't shoot him in his back.
Yeah.
Robbed you and he ran away. You can't shoot him.
Yeah, no, they don't let you do that. Because we value life over property. That's why.
So this is ATF. ATF.gov.
ATL Jacob ATL.
Yeah.
So you can buy shotgun or rifles to individuals 18 or older. All firearms other than shotguns, rifles, and ammunition sold in stores must be sold to individuals 21 years or older. Licensees are bound by minimum age requirements established by the GCA, regardless of state or local law.
Do y'all still need a gun license in Ohio?
No.
To purchase a firearm? No.
You don't even need a concealed carry as of the 12th of June.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait till my shit expire.
And keep it expired.
I know in some places, maybe it's everywhere, but I know if you have a medical card, you can't get a gun license or something like that.
Yeah, medical marijuana is still, you federally can't get a, what do you call it? Because you can't, like drinking, you can't. They assume you're always high when you got a medical card.
Yeah, just don't get the medical card.
And also, right. You
Just, especially if you're somewhere where it's legal. Why would you get a medical?
When they pull you over?
Huh?
If not, I just leave the fucking medical card out.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be. It'll pop up when you get your concealed carry though. And because that means you got a disability that would potentially hinder you from being able to have a high stress situations, heart complications, a bunch of situations that would negate your
don't get a medical card.
Yeah, right. You could always buy weed. I'd rather buy weed illegally than buy a gun illegally. That's
hell yeah.
Way more time for one not the other. Fuck around, do 15 years for a goddamn illegal gun. Fucking
right.
That weed gonna get you a slap on the wrist at a ticket at best in Ohio.
And don't buy a gun that's all fucked up. Serial number scratched off.
They got a body on it. Now you charging murder out of nowhere. Wait a minute.
Nah, man, you can smoke that weed. That should be gone.
Damn, you fighting for your life now because you wanted to buy weed instead of a gun.
Crazy. Yeah, but these gun laws, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Ohio's changed on the 12th, so it's up now. It's about
I'm surprised Ohio's didn't change already though, like because y'all.
Nah, we still up north. We still too close to everybody. We the only one up here like this.
Yeah, but y'all like super red, got a lot of rural shit.
Yeah, but it ain't like Texas or like Georgia or like the bunch of like all them states down south.
You go south enough, y'all are. You go south enough because you ain't hitting nothing but what Cleveland, Cincinnati, Columbus. Outside of that,
what do you mean? Like, but we're
motherfuckers cows
on both sides of us are blue states. No matter where you go, it's gonna be a blue state except for what like.
Yeah.
So when you look at it like that, I mean, or West Virginia, Tennessee.
Yeah.
But West Virginia don't have gun laws like us. Nobody do. We too close to real states, like real states, like New York and Chicago.
Damn. Just stubborn.
Yeah.
But we there now. Shit, this gun's up. Now I need to get me an Ohio driver's license. Now it's up.
Yeah. He said you got to get an Ohio driver's license.
Yeah. I got a North Carolina driver's license still.
Damn.
It don't expire for 8 years.
Why you got that?
Because I got it 8 years ago. Less than 8 years ago. I got it.
I think give me a Texas driver's license.
Yeah, what is it, 50?
Oh, wait, here, Arizona is like 50.
Yeah.
Our shit don't expire. Like, my shit don't expire until like 2050 or some shit like that.
You could be a different person.
Yeah, 2052 or some shit like that. 2042.
Hell no.
I got my driver's license in North Carolina in 2016.
That's wild. So if I renew my shit down there.
You gotta get a driver's license out there. It's not the same thing. Like I had to take the test in North Carolina over.
Oh.
When I came back from Japan,
I guess they had different driver laws.
It's not. It's all the same.
Wait. What you mean, Cam? What you mean?
When I came back from Japan, I had to get a brand new driver's license.
I know, but I'm saying like, so wait, if Casey were to move out to like South Carolina, he'd have to retake a test or something to get a different license.
If your driver's license is expired,
I ain't had to do that out here.
I had to do my driver's license expired when I was in Japan, and I was gone for 6 months, so it like I didn't have a driver's license anymore.
Oh, okay. So maybe
my driver's license expired when I was in Japan.
Yeah,
and I didn't come back for 6 months after it expired. So then when I came back, I didn't have a driver's license. I got pulled over and it was like, this ain't valid no more. I said, okay, I get it. I just came back though.
Right.
It was like, well, you don't have a driver's license right now.
Right.
Yeah. But if Casey has an active driver's license, if he goes somewhere else,
you can get it renewed.
Right.
Yeah. You just get it renewed.
You got to show residency out there though.
I mean, yeah, but that's anywhere though.
Right. You can't just go to Texas like, all right, I want to renew it here. Just because I got another one for 50 years.
My new one, nigga.
No. But what I'm saying is, so like out here in Arizona, it's like the same. It's, we won't need to renew ours for like another 20, 40 years or whatever. But I was saying the Texas thing because they start signing crazy ass gun laws. I'm like, all right, hold on, they start signing stuff that you don't even need to go through the ATF for.
Right. And with there's no taxes. If you're a resident, no state taxes. And for like the military with me, because I claimed residency in Texas I was only there for like 6 months. San Antonio. Cadence can go to college there for free. Any state school in Texas. Damn. Just because I lived there for 6 months while I was active duty. It wasn't even and I ain't really live there. I was in a barracks. Like I was in like
damn.
I didn't have like a house out there or nothing. So they got weird laws. That's but I saw that law and I changed my residency there. Everything was still going back to Ohio. And I didn't want to pay state taxes on my fucking income.
Shout out to Texas.
Texas wild,
Nah,
Florida,
fuck Texas.
Florida
Florida
wild too, for real. Because
Right, I
Florida,
don't really fuck with Texas though, but
Florida, you get the same shit off, except for like the gun laws are a little bit more strict in Florida, but overall, you can still get the same shit off.
Yeah, they ain't racist in Florida like that though. A lot of black.
They
people.
are.
yeah, they are.
They are.
It just matter where you go.
Texas, nigga.
No, racists had Florida. Florida was that state that had the Ku Klux Klan leader was the sheriff or something. So the whole police department was the Ku Klux Klan members.
You walk down around the street in Texas, your ass is gonna be missing.
The whole police department in Florida, like in one state or one city in Florida, was all Klan members.
Nigga. Damn.
Every person in that department was a Klan member. They were brought in by a Klan member. You think you get a fair shake there? You're not. I'd take my chances in a different spot. Now, Killeen, Texas, mad racist, but like Houston, you might get a fair shake compared to goddamn some parts of Florida.
Houston, Dallas, San Antonio. You better go somewhere populated.
Yeah, go somewhere.
Corpus Christi, Corpus Christi might get
Austin.
See me, right? I'm out here.
Don't end up in Waco or some shit like that.
Yeah, no, Waco's where you gonna be in a car.
Yeah, but
What the fuck are you doing here? What?
yeah,
I'm just living.
Right.
no, man, I like the laws out here. They're not
Grocery
bad.
shopping.
And they gonna say you an immigrant.
Oh, hell
Where'd you
no.
come from? You
Hey, get
Mexican?
your ass on about here.
You got your green card? Wait a minute.
Food stamps. I was supposed to be here.
On the welfare system, huh? Now they on your ass because you getting fucking free shit.
Oh, now, motherfucker. Hell no.
You got a green card?
No.
Sir,
That'd be fucked up. I'd be like, damn, you thought Casey was.
Sir, I'm here on a K1
Hispanic?
visa. How about that? How about that? K1 visa. I'm married to somebody here.
My ancestors are white. I'm start telling them that.
They'd be confused.
Right. I got white friends. What?
I wonder if that stump niggas like you do that. Nah, nigga.
Who your black friend? Are they reputable?
They start looking at the other members.
Right. If you say you got a black friend and it be somebody like MLK back in the day, you might be able to get off with some shit. I'm not racist. I know Martin Luther King personally. He my friend.
Right.
We marched together.
We got pictures. Look.
You know the white nigga he hugged in the video?
Hey, if you white, and I mean, I know they did march, like more people did marching there, but if you're a white person with a picture with MLK marching, hey, go ahead,
You
bro.
might be able to say nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? You was marching with him? Oh, you got some ass beat for this. You blacking
Right.
up.
Go ahead. There you go. Right. Here, go ahead and take Eminem card. Give me that.
Right.
All right, now. Don't do it again.
Right. No, he in there.
He good for
He's solid.
You black.
If you marched to the Million Man March, got beat with black people, and you got pictures with MLK, you might be able to say nigga.
You gotta get your ass beat with us. But that's how you get
Like the Freedom Riders.
If you were wondering,
You know he got his ass whooped.
black card, you gotta get your ass beat.
He
with
showed a
us
picture
one
like
time.
this me with the water hose getting pushed back. The dog
Right.
water hose.
Wait, hold on, kid. Wait, kid. He getting pushed with the water hose while holding Martin Luther King up. After he get hit, he hold him up.
He
Man,
running
go
like
ahead.
Captain America shield taking him.
Nah, he hold.
Yeah, you can say nigga.
And then, wait, kid. Did he take the shirt off and show you the marks?
It look like slave whips.
He good, bro. Let him go, man.
Yeah, he good. He got the pass. Don't nobody fuck with him.
Hey, nigga. And I'll fight you. If you call him a nigga. How about that? I'm gonna be him, right? You ain't about to disrespect my man right here.
He walked up to black people like, hey, don't say that around me.
Right. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable you saying nigga around me, bro.
We need him.
Who are you? Like, who told you could say nigga?
Right.
Why you telling you that? And he showed you his
He's
conditions.
all on the screen saver. He just keep it on his phone.
Right.
Right. Keep it ready. Keep it ready.
White boy. Well, hold on, brother.
Right. All right, go ahead. That ain't number Jeff. Go ahead, Jeff.
Don't talk to me like I'm one of them. All right.
Right. Right. Niggas know him in the hood.
Right.
How you doing, Jeff?
Hey, that's Jeff, man. You might want to be careful around there. Jeff knows, but Jeff be stepping in these streets, bro. He ain't never lied about it, bro. Jeff a big time old school stepper too.
He walked right past the drug dealers on their corner. He don't give a fuck.
Right.
Low rent prices, nigga.
He been here since the 70s. His price rent ain't never changed. They don't even charge him for it.
for a long time.
Right.
He ain't leaving either.
He a stand-up guy. Honestly, I don't know why you even let him go.
Yeah. Damn.
Hell nah, nigga. That's your only way to get the black card.
Yeah, that's your black card. That's how you. If everybody wanted to know how to be able to say nigga without any consequences,
You gotta get your
Go back and march with him.
You gotta get
How you
your
gonna do that?
with us.
Speaking of race, Bronny James. What are our thoughts?
I believe in interracial relationships.
I don't believe in interracial relationships if it's a black woman, white man.
Oh my God. The views expressed on this show.
Everybody else can fly. I said what I said.
It's about to be a moment where they start asking me, why am I still hanging with you? That's going to be next.
Can't pick your family. Can't pick your family. That's what I got to tell you. Can't pick your family.
You can pick who you hang out with. Listen.
Can't choose your family.
Listen. Okay, wait. So you said you don't agree. What's the relationship you don't agree with?
It's the only relationship that ever affects me.
What, a black man with a white woman?
No. I don't give a fuck about that. Hope you people take all the fucking whites. That don't affect me. I'm referring to
you people.
Yes, black men. Black men. Black men. You take all the white women, so there's more black women for me. So what I'm saying is the only thing that affects me is no. I stand 10 toes down. I had this conversation today.
I know it looks like I'm short today, but that's because of this chair.
The thing that affects me is by the way, we got a shout out from Hoppo Kadeem. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, yeah.
He asked to come on.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so I'll tell him I'll bring him on next week.
I am regular size.
So the only thing that bothers me is the black woman, white man. That's it. I don't care how y'all do it in your way.
That's the cooler end of it, though. So
no, it doesn't. And y'all want to hear my theory? I'll give you this theory one time. We've talked about
hit us with the theory, Ken. Theoretical Ken. Here we go.
All right, so I got a bunch of examples. I'm gonna give y'all 3.
Theories are in the bill.
One of my biggest examples was in the military, specifically when I was with the Marine unit. They used to brag on sleeping with black women. They used to do it like as a trophy. And it was like a real big, like, yeah, I fucked her, and they'll dog them. And also, y'all know I worked in medical, so I dealt with a lot of STDs.
We do that with white people, but keep going.
Right, but the guy had an STD, knew about it, and kept having sex with black people because he didn't want to give it to white people.
Wow.
Did you report him?
Yeah, I said all the shit. But I mean, you can only say she say now. You told me this in the doctor's office is HIPAA. First of all, I'm already breaking the rules by telling people, but I'm telling people.
Damn it.
Wait, I don't know if that.
I posted it on Facebook.
Wait, I was gonna say, but I think you might be able to get away with like that.
Well, technically, I can't say that you have an STD to people.
Right. No, you don't have to do that. But
right. So what am I saying then?
Right, but if I'm specifically spreading it to people, because that's illegal.
Right. But then who can I tell that isn't in medical?
You can't go to the police?
No.
No, hell no. I'm not buying this one.
I can't.
I don't think you can.
The doctors can't go to the police about.
Wait, so you mean to tell me? So wait. So you mean to tell me? So what you're saying is, in this country, I can have an STD. I can tell my doctor about it and let him know that I'm spreading it to people illegally, and there's nothing that anybody can do to stop me.
Yes.
Right. Except for the people that you give it to, and if they know, then they can kind of.
Now they can press charges and say you knowingly did it, and I can be forced to testify and say sure. But until
I got to reach out to some of my doctor friends about that one.
Sure, it'd be great. But I'm telling you what happened in the military. In the military, I had a little bit more leeway, and I was able to tell people so it went under the radar. But sure, like yeah, if it really came down to it, if you really went back, like yeah, this is why I got kicked out of the military because Ken told that I had this. That's a HIPAA violation. Everybody told my privacy. Because in the military, it was a little bit more free. But yeah, he did it for months before he even got in trouble. Before what I said made it up the chain enough to even affect people, I put it on Facebook.
All I know is
there's a video right now still on my Facebook to this day about it.
Wait, but what does that have to do with like black women and white men? Wouldn't it be like a racist attack?
Like ladies, Strap it up.
No, so this is why I say that, because it was more looked at like they were just sexual beings, and they were treated as though they were just like, oh, this is something for me to come into. And because of that, because I saw my team do that, I saw people that I was in the military with do that, especially with white men, because majority of people I was with in the military were white men. They treated black women like they were just like, fleshlights. Like, this is what it was. I hated that. I hated seeing it. I hated the way the conversations I hear afterwards. I hated everything about it. That's one. Two, and I've had this conversation with y'all before, I feel like there is a lack of education necessary to raise a black man as a white man. So if you do have a child with a black woman as a white man, that child will still be labeled as black. You aren't able to, we talked about this. You aren't able to necessarily educate them on the ways in which to be a black man that would be beneficial to them.
We don't all agree with that, viewers. We don't all agree with that, viewers.
Right.
Yes, if you would please revert back in your Bibles to episode 27. We were talking about this. That's my
and so my final example. And I'm gonna say this guy's name. This guy's name was Scarborough. He was from.
That's a fake name. That's not really.
Nope, that's a really last name. All right. I don't need to hide
shit.
This
the black guy you said look like Lil Bill?
All right, damn it.
Yep. So we remember the story. Scarborough approached me one time, and this is when I started realizing, like, he approached me early on in the military. This is when I realized, like, self-hate was a real thing and why certain people were viewed certain ways. I'm not saying everybody that dates a white woman is self-hate. I don't think that everybody that dates outside of race is self-hate. But his example, for instance, was real self-hate. So we talked about plenty of times prior to this how he got bullied in like high school or whatever. He was the only black kid there. He was nerdy, whatever. So he always looked at white people like they was like, oh, that's what I want to be like. I need to look like them, whatever. So he married a white woman, got her pregnant, had kids that were mixed. He then told me, like, so how the three of us are sitting here like this, he's having a conversation, said, yo, Hatton. I said, man, you and me got some pretty ass kids, bro. I'm glad, like, the way you look, man, your kids are beautiful. He's only referring to Cadence at this point in time. And he's about his one kid. Now, there's another person in the room that has a black kid, and he purposely excluded them. And so he dude was like, well, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? What about me? He said, nah, you got a darkie.
Oh, damn. Well, he's black.
Everybody was black. So. But that was just a viewpoint of self-hate that I realized.
Yeah, like, no, you got a whitey, you did.
Right. No, so because he looked at light-skinned people or prettier people, he looked at light-skinned people like they're just the better scenario, which I think was 100% self-hate.
Man, and he even talked about like fucking Lil Bill.
Right, but he only did that to say, like, I only slept with a white woman, I only married a white woman because I wanted to have pretty quote unquote kids. Shit. And I think part of that is coming off of, like, you want your kids to look like you, and he didn't want his kids to look like him because he was made fun of in high school, whatever the fuck happened to him. Anyway, those are my three examples, and that's why I feel the way I feel about certain things. I don't care what black men do, because it doesn't affect me at all.
Except for that one guy.
No, I didn't care what he did.
It fucked up my nigga Ken. Holy shit. It was really, you know, Bill ass nigga.
It was really the white men, and
fucked up my brother.
How they got shit off. The white men used to talk so bad, and like, they would pride themselves on sleeping with black women over the weekend, and then they come back and brag about it, and they talk about this and they talk about that. And I just felt like, y'all just doing this shit for sport, like it's a game of y'all, and it put me off. And I never liked seeing that level of interracial. It could be a black woman with a Mexican guy. It could be a goddamn Mexican woman with a black guy. It could be white.
So do you feel the same way when black guys do it about white women?
No, I don't give a fuck about that. You can have all the white women you want. More black women for me.
So it's not what they're saying about the black women; it's them having sex with the black women.
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's the possibility that you raise a black man that doesn't know his culture. It goes to that.
That's
no. So I'm guessing the white guys that are fucking the black women.
You don't like that at all.
Wait, so I'm guessing the white guys that are fucking the black women are upset. I mean, I don't think they would have kids with these people, right? If they're doing it like out of disrespect.
Right, out of disrespect, but that's as an example though. Like if this is the viewpoint of, I'll say, I don't know, 60%, which is high. I'm sure it's not 60% across the board.
I don't know. I don't think a white man would have a child with a black woman if he didn't love
intentionally,
her. Right? Because
how many people slip up? People slip up all the time.
Motherfucking child support ain't no bitch.
Right, but also, first of all, white men don't know that because they don't ever have to deal with it like we do.
I know they know.
Black families have been introduced into child support because of the welfare system, not because of the actual thing of it. Like the reason that people pay child support because most women have to get a man on child support to get welfare, food stamps, etc., healthcare for the kid.
I don't know. All I know is
you could do the second a woman gets on welfare, you're paying
white
child
people
support.
ain't as oblivious as we think.
I don't think it's an obliviousness to it. I think it's a level of
on.
access. They're not used to people not having the access needed to get on welfare. So, like for example, I don't know nobody that was on welfare. Because of that, child support ain't a thing in my family. Like that's the mindset can be had. And once you get on welfare, whether or not you want this nigga to be on child support or not, he gonna be put on child support. So that's an access thing. But I digress.
Wait, but isn't it more like white people technically speaking on that shit?
By numbers.
I'm sure it's more, yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is like, why don't you?
Right. But he's talking about
why wouldn't you think that
poor whites and regular whites are the same whites?
I mean, they know it's right.
No, wait, they're a category of white. So we're talking about white people.
Like poor whites and poor blacks. It's two different groups of poors. Like, come on.
No. Wait. Okay, wait. So then you can say, well, then black people don't have to deal with that shit.
Right, I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a poor black, poor white, medium class white.
Wait, if we're generalizing black people and white people, we have to keep it general. We can't go general then specific. You see what I'm saying? Like, if we're talking about white people don't have to deal with this, then we got to talk about all white people.
Okay. So let's be very specific then. So specifically, the white people that I was in the military with didn't have to deal with that.
Okay, that was a small percent.
But also, let's say this. Let's say even if they did, they were only sleeping with these women for sport. They didn't plan on having kids, and you could slip up and get a woman pregnant and not get an abortion.
In the military, I'm already suspecting you're racist. Like you're racist, almost.
That's crazy. Okay.
I gotta ask you multiple questions to make sure you're not racist.
I'm not gonna take that away from you because majority of them were, but it's not like. But it depends on the branch. I think the branch matters to that. There's a psychological aspect of joining the military and what branch you chose. It has been broken down into like there's some psychology behind who chooses what branch and why they choose it. Mm-hmm. But anywho,
a whole nother thing.
My point was that it's very easy to get a woman pregnant on accident. So yeah, sure, you might not intended on fucking this black girl to get her pregnant, and you might fuck around and get her pregnant, and now you might have to deal with the repercussions of raising a black son, and you might do the right thing, marry her, and fuck it, we here, I'm happy. Or you sleep with her and you realize like, I was just gonna be a one night stand, but this shit crazy. I gotta come home back. She cooking for me, food seasoned. Let me go ahead and come on back here. You know what I'm saying? So it's the mindset might change. You might come into it with the mindset that you want to stay around. So you never know. But I feel how I feel based on the experience of my life. I'm not saying that they're true to everybody else, but to me, certain stuff I see.
Yeah, I feel like you got specific examples that made you that influenced you to have a general idea of things.
Yeah. Because when you look at it,
like an apple, like you saw a worm walk out of an apple once, like came out of an apple once, and he was like, I don't eat apples.
Right. But when you look at it, this,
apples bad for you.
Come on, that nigga, hell no.
Right. I agree with you to a certain standpoint, but when you do something as broad as the military brings you like a melting pot. So now the people that you're around are 100% random.
Right.
You got people from Africa that come over here for green card. You got people from Mexico come over for green card. You got people from the South. You got people from the North. You got people from the West. You got people from all over the world. And the general consensus was always the same. So my viewpoint, sure, they're skewed because I'm working with a small sample size, but my sample size was completely random.
Yeah, but that's not how we do tests. That's not how we do statistics.
If you did a stat,
it wasn't random, Ken. Statistically, you were in a place with a bunch of maybe racist white people. And
but those
maybe racist shit.
Those
white people made you definitely not like that shit.
Yeah, like that's like me going to work.
I agree.
Wait, that's like me going to work and I got people from all over the country I work with, and I'm like, yeah, man, some of these people racist. My detailed analysis, everybody racist.
No, but again, I didn't say everybody was racist.
Right, you just don't like this one.
But because
civilization.
Because of the fact that it was a melting pot. I didn't say like, oh yeah, all the people in Ohio I ever talked to was like this. No, I didn't talk to people from all over the whole world. And it was just like it was always the same rhetoric. Like, this is what we did. All right, cool. Oh, this is what I do.
And wait. And so
my sample size obviously is based on the military 100%.
Yeah,
So
the military aspect is just a whole different thing.
Right. So
it takes a certain type of person.
I get it. No, I agree. And that's
so
why I
you
said
gotta be a bold enough nigga to say some dumbass shit.
And that's also when I say we're like there's a certain type of person that joins these branches. So you can have somebody from the Air Force, you have somebody from the Marine Corps. They're not the same type of. That's when you break down in my mind. That's the between a rich white or a middle class white and a poor white.
So
poor whites.
So you took a example where a black guy don't like black women.
That's all my Marines.
And another example of where you took that example and you took an example of where white men fuck over black women for just sexual relationships. And you took those two examples.
Those are two different experiences. I gave you three.
No. I'm saying like,
and then that's where I experienced. That's when I saw like this is real self-hate right here.
Wait. But you took that and you determined that a white man who actually like a black woman and a black woman who like why they don't work. So like these scenarios don't even got to deal with that. This not even to say you took a black person who don't like black women, which don't have to deal with this, and then you took white guys who just fucking black women for fun to determine if this relationship of two people who love each other will work.
I don't care if the relationship works.
I think I want to make a baby.
Not even that. I don't want to make a baby. I think that they aren't prepared to do what it takes to raise a black son in this situation. That's all I'm saying.
I think right, but I think what you would have to do is you'd have to test. You'd actually have to look at relationships where there's a white man and a black woman who want to be together, and that should be what your theory is based off of.
Okay, but even if you do that, right, just because y'all want to be, y'all might be the perfect couple, but raising a son may not have anything to do with y'all relationship.
Right, but what I'm saying is, I would look at that to see if they're capable of raising a son before I look at if this black guy who date a white woman, which. That is not even the same scenario, so you can't even use that.
So I only
or white guys who just trying to fuck black women.
Right. So I only use that one example where I said the Scarborough situation. I only use that because that was the first time I ever experienced somebody I really thought like, yo, you hate what you look like in the mirror.
Right. I get what you're saying.
So that was my first like viewpoint on why certain people even do certain things.
So have you ever seen a relationship with a white guy and a black woman raising a kid? Have you ever seen multiple situations of that and then saw?
Yeah.
And out of that, have you seen that they're not capable of raising a kid?
Again, I'm not saying raising a kid. I'm saying raising a black man.
All right, hold on, nigga. We not about to do this. We not about to do this. You know what the fuck I'm saying.
Rewind the tape. Hear what I said. I said raising a black son.
What do you think I'm talking about?
A kid could be a daughter. A kid could be a mixed like.
Wait, hold on. So you think? Wait, hold on. So you think a white dad can raise a daughter then?
Yes.
A black girl?
Yes.
Wait, but you don't think you can raise a black son?
Oh, all right, here we go. Let me tell y'all why. Like, oh goddamn! Like,
listen, refer your Bibles to episode 22.
We know this shit, man.
23.
Wait. So it's the very specific. Let me just get a clarification. So it's the very specific part of when the kid is a teenager, possibly about to be a young adult. Is that part that the white dad has trouble with for a boy turning into 18, going into an adult?
Yes. The race aspect. I don't think they raise bad children. No.
So no, I'm saying that's the only thing that they have a problem with is that those 5-6 years.
I mean, that's more than 5-6 years. Like,
what were you talking? Were we talking about 18 or what? Like 20 something? Or were we talking about 16?
People call their parents to this day for help. Like, you don't like it's going for life. You might deal with a situation at any point in time where you never know. Maybe 11 to 18. Then let's say 7 years. That 7 year span is
so this is raising a kid at this point.
That's when you start to go to adulthood. When do you start acting like a man? When you start wanting to be a man?
Shit.
I don't know about 11. We giving kids 11. They're grown men.
Yeah.
I had sex when I was 11.
I don't care when you had sex at 7. We treating 11-year-olds like grown men.
That's when you start to function.
Are we treating 11-year-olds like grown men? Answer the question, kid.
I lost my virginity when I was 11 years old.
Are we treating 11-year-olds like grown men?
They'll charge you for grown men shit depending on what you do. Yeah.
Are we in society treating 11-year-olds like grown men?
No, but these are the foundational periods in your life to which influence you as an adult, like as going up to being a grown man. Like the shit I did when I was 11 carried on until I was 16, and when 16 I had my own place. So it was just growth in that level.
So you don't think a white man can teach a black boy, a young boy, how to be a man.
I'm saying the race issues. He cannot teach him how to be a black man, not a man.
He already a black man. That part done. He ain't gotta teach him that. He gonna be that.
He a black man just by being old, huh? Just you live long enough, eventually gonna be a black man.
He a black man.
So do you think
mannerisms, all this stuff is gonna be guided because he's a black?
Do you
man.
think
Right? But how you handle those experiences, how you learn to handle. But I can teach you how to handle and navigate this world as a black man. You can teach your son something about being a black man that a white man cannot because you've experienced.
What about Jeff?
I don't honestly think you can teach anybody how to go through life.
Oh, Jeff can teach him. Stop playing, Ken.
Jeff.
You know the fuck Jeff is.
Jeff from the
Jeff
walk.
got the motherfucker.
Jeff might be able to go ahead. Now, Jeff knows the struggle. Now, if the white man went through, Jeff went through. No, he can raise a black man. Goddamn right. He showed me a picture of him with Malcolm or Martin. He was just like this. I got a black girl.
He got it down.
Wait, kid. He got the other picture where he look, he got the other side of the picture where he peeking out the other side of the blinds with Malcolm X.
Right.
He got the full picture where he out the other side of the blinds peeking with Malcolm X. Y'all ain't know this is the same house.
He got ties to the black community that's real deep. If he got any questions, he know exactly what it's like to get beat by the police. His son ain't gotta ask dad, what should I do in this situation? Son, I know. I was there with my
So what I'm saying is like, why would this black man
on the other side?
Yeah, I saw that one.
So why would the white man not know how to raise the black kid to be a black man, but he'll know how to raise the black woman to be or black girl to be a black woman?
I'm not saying he would know how. I'm saying it's less involvement as a male figure to help a black woman experience some of these things, right? So when you have a daughter, I have a daughter. The biggest thing to teach them is love and self-love. And because little girls want to emulate who they see their father date. So, okay, my mommy black. He with my mommy. Boom, it is what it is. It's true statistics or facts. You can Google that. That ain't even like some bullshit. There's a what's it called, Kadeem? When they when you want people like your parents, there's a real study of that. Like people are attracted to people like their parents. You look for traits that you find in your parents in your spouse. If your spouse, if the spouse is your mom, that's the best. Like you can say, obviously, like typically,
this is why everybody takes notes. We need these statistics on the pregame show.
So this is like I said, when it's a situation in which that, all right, cool, my dad is married to a black woman, and I want to be like this. Whereas Cadence would never see me with a white woman because Cadence wouldn't even be like Cadence had an identity crisis for a long time, where she wanted blonde hair real bad, long as Rapunzel too. And she wanted that when she was younger until she was like, probably about 6, 7. So
that's probably what she's saying though.
Right. So imagine how fucked up it'd be if I brought a white woman in with long blonde hair and Cadence knew she couldn't be that. Imagine how you start to emulate that person to be like them. Yes. Like you start to lose your identity because you think this is what you're supposed to look like because this is the person my daddy is talking to.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they do a good job.
Listen, we talked about this on 2 episodes now.
Yeah.
Like I can harp about this all goddamn year. I don't think it's racist. I don't think there's racism. I don't think that people hate themselves for dating other races typically. Now, there are examples in which it does. But I do say that you have a hard time teaching a black man how to be a black man in a household that doesn't exist a black man.
You feel like you could raise a white kid, a white son, to a white man?
Probably not. He gonna probably act black.
I don't know, but I'm saying, do you think you could raise him to be?
It's very easy to raise a child to be a man. It's very hard to raise a child to be a black man. So that mindset and that safety and that environment change that happens. Because as a black man, everything's out to get you. Same thing with a black woman. Like really, everything's out to get you.
I mean, everything's gonna be light skinned.
Light skinned or not, you still black. All right. So did y'all see the latest episode? Y'all watch Atlanta?
I haven't seen the latest one.
All right.
I watched the first one.
Specifically, one episode. Kevin Samuels was on this episode, and it was about he went to a college at his old alma mater, and he said, "I will pay for everybody's tuition." He went to high school. I'll pay for everybody's college tuition as long as you're black. And you have to prove to me that you're black. You can't just be black. and they did a test, and they asked you questions about black culture, and people got it wrong. And the light-skinned boy who acted white his whole time, his dad was black, acted white, and he couldn't get in, so he got mad and tried to burn the school down, whatever, blah blah blah. But he then goes to jail for some shit, and it turns out being black now. But that's the thing, like black is a mindset, not just a color. So now you have to deal with shit that you don't have to deal with in other situations. He was too poor to go to college, so he needed the scholarship, and he wanted to act on his blackness then. But like I said,
I don't want to divert into the last episode, but I would say some other things. But
there is a level of black is a mindset, and it's very hard to teach somebody how to be black without that. I can't teach you how to be a black man in a white household. That's something that'll come from just being that. You know what I'm saying? Right, but anyway. Yes, you can, because I can tell you how to navigate through the world. Ain't nobody teach you that. Ain't nobody teach me that. I could show you that. Okay, nobody teach me that.
I don't think you necessarily teach a person to be a color. That's why I brought up like the white kid example.
I know for a fact I had a conversation like, yo, when the cops pull you over, keep your hands on that steering wheel.
I mean, that's just something that everybody.
Right. But that's not teaching you how to be black, though.
Everybody don't have that conversation, though. That's a prime example.
But that's not teaching you how to be black.
That's not teaching you how to be black. But this is just an example. White people don't have to have that same conversation with their kids.
But that's not teaching them how to be white.
No, right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can teach anybody how to survive as a black man, because white people don't have the same threat.
You can survive ever, but white men shouldn't do that shit either.
White men don't have the same threat. Okay, but they can, and they can get away with it.
I mean,
sometimes we ain't gonna act like white people don't be getting pieced up by the cops too.
They do. They do. But it ain't as polarized, and it ain't as occurring.
I mean, we just don't talk about it.
Because that shit goes into other stats of how many times this nigga didn't shot a black guy. Oh, twice? Oh, same shit.
How many times did he shoot an unarmed?
They look into that
white guy versus
that's
unarmed
when it
black
comes out
guy.
It's like, oh shit, he might be.
Yeah, but when you look at the stats, okay, let's say, and it's
I mean, typically we get a police. They only shot one person. You don't usually look at their record and it's like,
hella bodies.
No, they got bodies. Yeah. Oh, police only got bodies.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if we talking about
specifically in Ohio, they can't get let go. They keep rearranged. So we have a cousin. I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna say his name, but I'm gonna say what he did. Our cousin is. I'm not gonna say his name at all. I'm not gonna say his name at all. He got kicked off the police force for drug paraphernalia. Is currently a cop today. He got caught with drug paraphernalia 4 times. He was suspended for 3 years, and then he got put back on the force, got his full pension.
I mean, that's different than like.
That just goes to show you how you.
Because they actually see like, all right, this nigga really been killing people. Like,
right, but no, they did that with the cop in Euclid. He shot 2 people, and they put him on shaker. They just moved you. They just move you around so that way they don't have to like. They let you go and they lay you off, quote unquote, so that way it looks like you get picked up by another department. Your file doesn't necessarily have to transfer. It does, but then by that time you're already on the system. Like they protect their own.
But that's just how to live, though. It ain't like
right. These are. I'm telling you how to live. That's part of me teaching.
You're gonna get shot.
Okay, but that's me teaching you. That's like teaching a kid not to put their fucking fork in a goddamn fucking outlet. How to live.
A white person might not teach a nigga that.
A white person would teach his kid that because that's a how to live trait. The different conversation might come to the police conversation that you don't know that you got to teach a black man because you ain't got to teach him how to live that because you never had to teach a child how to live this.
So is it only the police that they can't help them with?
No, there's tons of stuff. There's bullying that takes place. There's mental health issues that come in play. Like, there's a lot of shit that come in play. I was
I guess
my 4th grade class. I made fun of every day.
I just don't see I don't see what your black dad would be able to tell you if you're getting bullied.
You could be talked to about it. Michael talked to me about that.
What are you gonna tell you that a white person can't?
I mean, you got to understand the
you beautiful kid. What the fuck?
No,
that's the same thing.
because as a light skinned kid, you looking at it like, well, why am I different? I'm black like y'all. And it came down to it was really just colorism. Like it wasn't like
I was kids like, why am I different?
I was I'm like, why am I different? Why am I being made fun of in the 4th grade?
No, I mean, that definitely happens. That definitely happens.
It happened to me. I'm telling y'all, it happened to me.
But what I'm saying is like, I don't think
my black
Uncle
dad,
Michael, Uncle Michael, who is way darker than you, is gonna be able to tell you why light skin that a white guy who's way lighter than you not gonna be able to tell you why light skin.
Right, the difference is that he explained to me what colorism was and why I was looked at differently.
Oh, white people don't know colorism.
not to the degree of why I'd be looked at differently. No.
Yes, they do. They created colorism.
Right, but you see conversations all the time where people like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Or you see conversations all the time where they exploit light-skinned babies and make light-skinned babies look prettier. They say light-skinned babies.
Like they know colorism.
You know what I'm saying? So they know.
Okay, right.
Like they know about it.
Because they weaponized it, not because of whatever. And a white man wouldn't be able to tell you, oh, they talking about you because of this, because this happened back in slavery, and maybe this is affecting that.
Why wouldn't he know that? Why wouldn't he know that?
You make it okay. We need to call a white dad. Let's get the bullshit.
So white people don't know about slavery. White people don't know about history. White people don't know about goddamn.
What's going on? That's what I'm saying.
The historical
police
are crazy.
Back to what I said in the beginning.
I need a white dad.
These white people are not oblivious. What's going on? Name this.
I'm about to call. Okay, I know exactly what I'm about to call. All right, let me give y'all a little preface on it.
He about to call them the most oblivious white motherfucker in the world.
I know.
He did not consent to this being broadcasted live.
All right, so
on YouTube, Facebook.
He about to call the whitest of the white.
I'm about to call the whitest person I know. The whitest person I know, and I really, really mean this. This man didn't see black people until he got to boot camp. He grew up in a very small town in North Carolina.
Wait, is this the average?
This is Scarborough. But if you said you're saying that the average, you're saying that white people.
Wait, Scarborough, he black.
No, I said it's not Scarborough.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought he was black.
I'm about to see what he say. I'm gonna have him call in. I'm gonna do a panel. You know what? Next week I'm doing a white panel. I'm calling 3 military people that's white as fuck. So y'all can ask these questions. What do you do if your son said this when you came home? I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? The average white man do not know.
No. This is what we're going to do. We're going to bring white people and we're going to bring black people and we're going to judge if their answers good enough. Because these black people might not have good enough answers for me.
Black shit, I don't know, bro.
Shit, I tell you, you got to fight, kid. Okay, basic as fuck answer. You don't get points for that.
On me like that. I'm beat their ass.
Right. That's a basic answer.
Okay, sure. All right. I'll take my chances. I think the average black man will have more insightful information to tell that child than the average white man.
Based on no statistics.
For specifically black questions. Black questions I had as a child. How about that? Specifically to
Okay, can you give us a black question you had as a child?
I just gave y'all one. 4th grade. I got made fun of for the entire year. I was the only light
and a white person wouldn't be able to have a conversation with you about that.
They could, but you wouldn't be able to console me as a child on that.
What do you mean by that?
You don't get it. You're not fucking black.
I don't know.
Wait, what?
It don't make sense to me.
What do you
mean? What do you mean they can't talk to you because they not black?
I'm in a situation where I'm being made fun by black people about being too light. I was too black for white people and too light for dark skinned people.
Right.
Too many shades apart, nigga. I want you to know that.
Went to a blacker school to me. What do you want to say? Like, yeah. When I was in 4th grade, you were in an all-black kindergarten.
I don't know. Times must have changed in between there. They ain't say shit to me about that.
Yeah, by this time the lifestyle change was balancing out. You can visually point at when we started to make money, where we went from poor to middle class, and it was right or like it was an overcompensation at first, and it balanced back out.
Oh, so do you feel like it's an education level involved with this?
No.
Oh.
Just to where we were.
What school did you go to for grade?
I don't know.
I was like Upson. In 4th grade.
Yeah, but when you were in 4th grade, I wasn't in 4th grade.
I'm saying, where did you go to fucking school at?
I don't know if we moved yet. I skipped the 3rd grade, so I went from Owl Maple to a good school. Then I ended up at Upson.
So this happened at Owl Maple?
No, it happened wherever I was in between Owl Maple and Upson.
Oh.
It was an over conversation. we were living in East 80 of going to a different school, and then we moved to Willow Arms.
If you went to Owl Maple, when you made fun of him for being like, it's
your fault.
No, I went to school with. Wait. Prime example. Lavelle called in. Lavelle called the fuck in. Lavelle was with me at Owl Maple.
I had it good.
Wait, so Lavelle definitely was made fun of.
He definitely was made fun of.
Call him, man.
Lavelle definitely was made fun of.
Wait. But we all agree that colorism exists.
Right.
We're not talking about that it doesn't exist.
But it's hard to navigate colorism when people see you as black still. So, for example, white people saw me as black, whereas black people saw me as white. It was a very thin line for me.
Right, I get that.
And I'm sure Lavelle was the same thing.
Right. And I lived in LaVille. I know.
Like, I'm sure LaVille would do the same shit.
But what I'm saying is, I think a white dad could have talked to LaVille the same, just like my mom was able to talk to him. And my mom not even from this country.
Okay, but you had a black dad.
But my white mom could talk to him about him.
Yeah, but your white mom also saw the struggles of your black dad, who was in Afrocore.
Wait, stop. So why can a white person? Wait. So a white person who lives in America, typically, what you think will have a worse understanding than a white person who didn't even live in this country until they're what, 22?
Right, but it's an overcompensation when you talk about somebody who's like your dad. Your dad in fucking 92 was fucking Umar Johnson.
I don't give a fuck. What I'm saying is,
that's a huge shit. Like
no,
he was.
And wait. And she was able to understand it, right? Not even from this country.
Sure.
So why wouldn't a white person who's from this country understand?
The white person isn't talking to goddamn Umar Johnson every night.
All right, yeah. She didn't even speak English. She didn't even speak English. What are they talking about?
That's a language barrier. Okay.
She ain't speaking English since she was 24 years old.
They got married without them speaking the same language. She moved to here without them speaking the same language.
My dad could speak German in the military.
So they talked.
You think he was talking about black issues in German?
Yes.
Oh my
God, erotic king shit going on.
All right. So listen.
He was in that bitch. Preaching your word in German.
What was the first year you celebrated
Malcolm
Christmas?
X just died. Goddamn.
What was the first year you celebrated Christmas?
I don't know. I mean, I got Christmas pictures from when I was young.
They was a Kwanzaa household hard before niggas knew what Kwanzaa was.
Yeah, but when I was around, they wasn't even together.
Right. Yes, you don't even know.
Oh my God.
No, that's more of a reason that she wasn't listening to that black shit. She was not listening to that black shit at that. She listened to that shit for all of 2 years.
Also, she
lived in Germany for 22 years.
I don't know how to speak on her plight as a person because I imagine she grew up in a completely different culture. So her
right, and she was able to adapt
black culture because she saw it a different way. I don't know what she saw in Germany. I know for a fact that I do believe your mama told me one time she had like a hard life in Germany. So
yeah, she did.
Right, and she had her mom dealt with black men right then, right?
Check.
I think so. Yeah, probably.
Right. So again, you talk about a life experience that's completely different from which I don't know.
But what I'm saying is, I think white people are also exposed to that here because we're talking about a country predominantly white. They ain't got nearly as much many black people there than we do here.
I believe you, but I'm saying in those instances in which she saw black people,
believe you.
Like I can't speak on anybody that came from Germany. I can't speak on your plight as a German. I don't know what she went through. I have heard stories based on what I think I remember from when I was like 10 or 11. I don't know, but I do believe. I remember your mom saying one time how she had to bring her mom back because she knew how to mix a cocktail when somebody OD with the sodium chloride and water.
Yeah, I don't know. I know my grandma
was obviously that's not the average life of a fucking person.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think you would know the life of an average white man.
Right. I don't think you would know that, Ken.
Okay, so we'll call it. We'll have them call in. We'll have some white people call in.
We'll have the average white man.
Oh shit that I've been through there.
Right. But I'm saying
tell you some stories.
But is that the average? But is that the average white man that went through the hood shit? There was the poor whites and middle class whites don't have the same experience.
I mean, okay, that's different. I mean, it depends.
And like I said, a poor white might know more of the black plight than a middle class white.
A fucking black man.
But a middle class black gonna know the same about the shit that a poor black would know as far as the plight.
He'll tell you about food stamps, all that. That nigga, white people, trailer park.
Right, but like I'm saying, you're relaying poverty and the welfare class system to being black.
I mean,
just because you know food stamps, but it's not black shit historically.
You said it was black shit earlier.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I was saying.
I wasn't saying the economic aspect of it. I was talking about
play it back, Tim. We're gonna do the end of it. It's gonna cut right in. I promise. It's
probably won't. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't think that there is a situation in which like there are possibilities that sure poor whites know more plight of black people because they're around more black people, possibly, or the middle class whites aren't around black people or middle class are around black people. But my experience that I've seen, and most times are that just because you are around black people or know black things, that you don't necessarily know how to raise a black man. I can't teach you something I've never experienced. I can't teach you how to. I can't teach you how to get on the roof and fix AC unit right now.
Yes, you can. You can look it up.
Okay, sure, you can look it up. But is that? I mean, okay. As a parent, I'm a parent. I'm a parent right now. My daughter come to me with some shit that I know nothing about. I'm gonna direct you to the person that I know that might be able to talk you through this. Like, for example, we've done this on episode like 3. I don't know why we keep doing this. My daughter starts a period. I'm not gonna Google it and then come back and tell her. I'm gonna put her in front of my mom or her mom.
I don't
Okay.
know.
But as a parent, you're using the tools that you have, which will make you capable of making a good adult.
Right, but also the understanding that you have to have in that situation.
Why couldn't the white nigga just Google it?
Because you don't know your limitations. You might not understand what the fuck going on at all.
Let's watch Roots, son.
Okay, cool. Right. I Google it and then I tell you what this person told me, and I can't relate. I don't know. This might not be. This might be a unique experience to this. Like,
how can I put this?
And also, how can I listen to you? You don't go through what I go through. You don't understand what it is to be too light for somebody or too black for somebody.
Well, if that's the case,
I'm a rebellious, angry teenager.
Now you're generating a rebellious black guy.
wait. But if you
as a white dad, come on now.
Wait, hold on. But if you go off of that logic, then as a black man, you can't listen to nobody but another black man. That's all you saying.
Okay, we've all been rebellious teenagers.
No. But what I'm saying is, you know how many people have information that you just be excluding because they're not black? If you only listen to people that look like you?
No, we're only talking about this one instance. We're not talking
about
about
raising.
We were referring to raising a black man.
Right.
Not a man, not a child, raising a black man, specifically black. So the black experience needs to be taught by a black person.
If you're not racist, we'd love to talk to you.
If the racists call in.
No.
Well, I guess this would go back to what Casey was saying. Like, this would go back to what Casey was saying, was like, okay, what is the black experience? Are we just talking socially?
Well, like I said, my experience, it had nothing to do with poverty. My experience had nothing to do with anything. It wasn't.
Wait, but that's what I'm saying. So, like, what would the black experience? Because some people would say poverty is a part of the black experience.
Right. Some people would.
So what is the black experience then?
But I looked at it more like a cultural thing. Just because you poor don't mean you black. Just because you
right. So what is the black? What would be the black experience?
Right. I think the cultural experience. Like I said.
I mean, you said just somebody getting picked on.
No. That was my one example to myself.
I mean, everybody gets picked on in school. Like,
but I referred to, like, that was my example specifically. But I was referring to before, like, that Atlanta episode where I said, like, he went through and asked him questions. The questions weren't necessarily if you poor or rich. It was just knowledge of the black culture in instances in which that you had a black experience.
And he didn't have any.
No, because he tried to pretend to be as white as possible.
But he was actually black.
But he black.
That was black.
So you're just saying that. Wait. So what you're saying is this whole black culture is bullshit anyway. It don't really have any merit to it.
I'm saying if you engulf yourself in the black culture versus engulf yourself in the white culture. He tried to act white too because he didn't want to be black.
But we talking about somebody that's white.
Right, we're talking about a show. Like
we talking about somebody that's white daddy and a black little baby.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, so what would like make like okay? Let's say for example, I never wanted to listen to rap again, right? Okay. Let's say for example, I never want to listen to rap. Am I like moving myself away from blackness, or can I still be black and just not listen to rap?
You'll be black and not listen to rap. Rap doesn't make you black. Like
right? No, that's what I'm saying. So what will we consider like these issues that the white person?
We don't have a list of things that we should. I mean, I guess we could make one.
No,
well, that's what I'm saying. I think that would be important.
Was like the police shit or something.
Like my two examples I did were my two examples were specific to like life experiences that I would say were like a specific thing that happened to a black man that wouldn't happen to anybody else that way. It could, but it rarely does. Whereas we're not talking about like or hell, like for example, Asians right now. Asians, Uyghurs, you know how they put Uyghurs in concentration camps?
I don't know like a Uyghur is.
It's happening in China.
It's right? In China. Yeah. It's a Muslim Chinese person that's from a certain area. So it's race. It's kind of like race and religion based.
That's a fucked up word. I don't think they like that word.
I
wouldn't like that word.
It's not.
I mean, China is a whole different conversation in itself, though. But
you don't even know what it means in their language. It might sound different over there. It might hit crazy over there.
It's Uyghurs and English and Chinese.
Yeah,
it might be.
Hell no.
But yeah, like I was saying, so in situations like that where we can't speak on, like, I don't know how, I think it would suck, but I don't know what you go through at your plight as a Uyghur in China right now. Like,
oh my God.
They're in concentration camps.
They can't like Uyghur.
Well, I think it would suck. Like okay, like someone during the Holocaust. I can't speak on it without like what I think I know, but I'm sure it sucked way more than I ever have an idea on. And not having that knowledge, I can't give you that much. Like I can give you all the.
Can you not speak on slavery then?
What do you mean? No, I can't. I know it sucked. I can't tell you how bad it was.
So what I'm saying is like, so what will be the point? Like, if we can't refer to things that we can learn, like what would, I don't know, maybe I do need the list of just knowing like what these black things would be that white people can't teach.
Can you speak on something you've never done? Like, can I could say slavery was bad from looking out. Sure, it looks horrible, but I know it was bad. I know it was way worse than anything I saw. And that's just like, that's all I can say on it. Do I know what it's like to feel like to be a slave? No, not at all. I've said like, oh, there's slave labor around here at a job with air conditioning before. Like, I mean, like, so obviously we make light of situations in this situation where we aren't, like, we compare shit. It ain't never like, I'm sure this job with NC that I'm getting paid for was nothing like slavery. Like, obviously we make light at hard situations now, but no, I can't speak on that. Like,
so, I mean, I guess I would just need like, I don't know. Maybe I just don't know of like a situation that white people wouldn't be able to teach.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I feel like that.
Yeah,
maybe if it was some situations that I'd be like, yeah, I don't think they can teach that. I'd change my mind, but I don't know. I don't see any things.
Okay.
Like bullying, I think they could teach bullying. I think they could teach finance.
So let's say bullying on a level that doesn't affect white people. Like what? Colorism, specific.
But wait. But
white culture,
but you're wrong though, because they do. It's the same thing we talked about. My mom had to go through. Like, and I'm not going to use that anecdote, but I feel like white people go through the same shit.
They still call people gingers.
See,
yeah, I mean, I think it's a us versus them. I think they still do it.
Right, but also to be in a group where you don't fit in on either side. I don't think
they might have got made fun of for not having blonde hair and blue eyes.
Right, and obviously there was a time in which that happened. Right,
so I mean, they would be able to speak on.
Right, so it depends on the circumstance, but also the things you're being made fun about, you can't relate to.
Maybe that's what a lot of people.
Wait,
like,
but okay, so wait.
I had a kid that told me like he made fun of me because I got blonde hair, blue eyes.
But I can't tell myself to do it and get there. Like,
wait, so wait. Wait, and I can ask both of y'all because both of y'all are parents now.
Oh yeah, food, nigga.
So
I've already been in there before.
So if your kid, let's say hypothetically speaking, came home and let's say they obese and they got made fun of because they was fat, would y'all be able to talk to them or no?
No.
Probably not.
So you wouldn't be able to you wouldn't be able to console your kid.
I would try to work you the fuck out.
They just gave me another plate.
I would try to get you together. Right. So you see,
so y'all got to bring him to Tim. Y'all got to bring your kid to Tim.
You hear what Tim said? Tim said nobody talked to him. They just brought him another plate. This is an example.
Wait, hold on. Tim, so you don't think, hold on. So you don't think an obese person would have also brought you another plate?
Yeah, that's our happy place.
So what you saying is the worst person to teach you were the people like you.
Yeah.
Wait, come out. But they both gave you the same thing. So
no, the skinny people told him to work out. The skinny people told him to work out.
No, he said they just brought me another plate.
The fat people brought him another plate.
Oh my god.
No, he said
skinny people told him to work out.
So what do skinny people do for you?
No, it's real. My grandma, she she would always tell me, I ain't buying you no fat clothes.
See?
But then obese.
No, my grandmother is very frail. Not frail, but skinny.
See? I told you, Ken. It's the people with the outside perspective that can give you the best point of view.
Do you think that information helped him? I'm not buying you no fat clothes.
Yeah.
It was better than giving him another plate.
So what did big people tell you?
No.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, Tim, man.
Well, so I was always the biggest person around for real. So it wasn't like nobody
you can console you. So nobody like you was around. You don't know what a big person information might have told them. They probably would have told them like, love yourself, and if you happy, then be happy. You never know the type of information you could have got.
It was definitely like it was a lot less accepted though. You gotta think about it. Like now, being big is like a thing.
Right.
So like, I mean, people back then, they kind of liked it. And I guess you could say in the shadows,
Right.
He was like, or they they did it. Oh, I'm just using you because you fat. Like, as I call myself, we fake bitch, we catfish bait.
Okay.
That's kind of reason why I'm online date. Fuck that shit. But it was kind of harder to I guess consult. I mean, most people would say like, you gotta lose weight so you don't have a heart attack. Like they would say all the health issues and stuff like that you can experience and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's enough to kind of push you. But like for real, everybody know that you like to eat. So what they gonna do? Offer you some food? Like so. Like that. So I mean, no, it's not. It's not so much that like
they don't offer me food. I get food anytime. So.
I mean, even like, all right. So it was funny when I started on my weight when I like was really heavy into my weight loss. I was at a funeral, and they had like chicken, the funeral food, and they had spaghetti without meat and spaghetti with meat. Mm-hmm. So I got the spaghetti without the meat, and the lady was like, "Oh, what you died in or something?" Oh, well, yes, I am, man. Like,
Actually, I am.
So it was like, when we make those changes, we get almost frowned upon. Like, nigga, you want to eat more than that.
So you see, this the same thing as being light skinned in the community where you're too big for some people and too skinny for others.
Wait, and wait, Tim, do you feel like only a certain set of people can help you with these problems?
So I'm gonna say no, because there could be insights that I could take lessons out myself, and that's kind of what I did, because everybody can give you information, but if it don't make sense at the end of the day, like you're not gonna take it into too much consideration. But yet, if you tell me something and I see proof of it, I'm like, all right, that makes sense. So
like a person who was big and got down, even if they did it the wrong way, like maybe I could look at the positives at the way they did it, right?
And pull out the good, the good traits of that,
the similars.
Yeah, sure. I was trying to get slimmer, but it worked a little bit. I lost 168, but I gained. I gained 80 back though.
Okay.
All right. Hell no, Tom. Get that shit off.
All right now.
It was like I feel like starting comedy helped that because when you get
80, then you good.
Yeah, you still under.
No, and I'm working on getting it down more. I'm back active. I was in like a mental slump. So wait,
you feel like comedy made you eat more or like gain weight back or lose?
Yeah. Because when you get into a good relationship, y'all start getting that happy weight shit. So like I'm in a good relationship.
Happy weight, man.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to explain that to my kid. Never went through that.
Yeah, see how you can't. You gotta have somebody with the experience. Like if you're gonna read a book, you gotta have somebody from that knowledge. Like
that's funny that y'all say that too, because like I be giving skinny people fitness advice because they be like, "Damn, you lost all that weight, nigga. How'd you do it?" And I tell them, and they be like, "Yeah." So how you feel taking fitness from a fat nigga?
Right.
Yeah, but like you said, it's just using those resources. So like if I had that issue, I would like Tim. Let's say you lost fucking 400 pounds. If I had a kid as a weight, I'd bring him to you and be like, "Hey." What the fuck you do? You know what I mean? Like I probably can't teach you, but I have the resources. I'd be like, "Hey, see what he did? He lost way more weight than you." So, But that's like I can still have a good relationship with my kid.
And you got to think about like sometimes when the kid's not really listening to you, and you got to give them a different example. Like know how you like they take it better from Uncle Jeffrey.
Right.
Yeah, he already on crack, nigga. What you gonna do to you? Go to your uncle's house.
And he already on crack. Oh my god, what that shit is crazy. But yeah. So do we have? You said we have a guest coming on next week.
I guess so.
We can find somebody.
I'm calling.
We can always find.
I'm calling 2 white Marines.
No, I thought. I thought you said we had the guy.
Hoppo want to come on.
Who's that?
Yeah. He comedian on Instagram.
He kind of Instagram famous right now. I'm sure you've seen him before, but we used to live around the corner from him in Willow Arms. Mother braided his hair. Well, he asked Mother real bad. He was begging her to braid his hair one time. He just sent me that. Matter of fact, he sent me that in a DM just now. Like, man, remember when your mom braided my hair? Next time I got to show
his name? Hoppo.
I'll tag you in this shit right now.
Yeah. He cool. We always doing like little jokey stuff, comedy stuff.
His name?
Silly Hoppo video.
Silly ass Hoppo.
Yeah, that's him. Oh. You know him. You met him probably. He used to come over to the house all the time and play Nintendo with us.
Nah, I don't know this name.
When we lived in Willow Arms, you probably were mad young, so I guess you would be.
Yeah, the only person I remember from there is you who stuttered.
I don't know that.
Who stuttered at Willow Arms?
Was it Willow Arms? Darian or whatever? Casey made fun of him. Remember him? He was like, he's like, Dorian.
No relation. He's Doretha's. Sean's not related to us at all.
Sean's son, ain't it?
Sean's not related to us.
I'm saying, but you know.
Yeah, Sean's son. So that's
your motherfucking cousin.
That's our godmother's nephew.
Mm-hmm.
No blood relation.
That's your motherfucking cousin.
I mean, yeah, cousins, I guess.
Everybody, you know, when you was little, nigga, that's your motherfucking cousin.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I grew up together.
He's still in the Air Force right now. He got yeah.
His name is Dorian, right?
Dorian, yeah. He's still in the Air Force.
Man, that nigga be talking.
I think he's still in the Air Force.
I don't think so.
I think he's still in the Air Force. I can't see him getting out.
My nigga on that bitch right now. Somewhere.
That's so funny as hell.
There he is. My boy.
You found him?
Got a crazy story too.
Casey.
Yeah. So we'll have I'm gonna hit Hoppo up, see if he's free to come on the show next week. But had some white guys from the military call in for a hot second.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure.
That's the last show too of season 1. We gotta go out with a bang.
Bang.
Bring balloons in, get some bottles popping.
Boom.
Right. And it with a bang.
Giving out awards.
Yeah. And then
funniest fucking interview. I don't know who it is.
How many interviews we had? We probably had 3 interviews.
Yeah, a couple.
Maybe 3. Oh,
we had a couple.
Who we had? Day friend.
Dave, we had Delicioso, we had Rocky, we had Honey Bad.
Oh yeah, we had Taya was on here. Oh yeah, we had about 5 interviews. Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, quite a few.
Look back and
we're doing our thing.
Y'all ain't had Timbuktu on the pregame show.
Yeah, every week.
You're talking too much, Tim. That's the problem. No, I'm just.
My nigga out here.
Tim, that's my guy.
You with me up. Yeah. Y'all just got me in the background.
You cut your own shit off. I don't know shit around here. You chose me behind that.
Tim, we already talked. Me and Tim, we trying to come out with something.
That's what I said. I've been trying to do that. Tim ain't giving me this shit. You know, every episode for the first 7 episodes, he asked me money. Get these. I've been asking for clips for the last 3 episodes.
We ain't got these episodes.
No, we do. Tim, you been logging in or no?
Yeah.
So this is all on my other Instagram, my other YouTube.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, we work on something.
Go ahead.
Right now.
Yeah,
check my work.
We got some awards to give out. Most views. Fucking.
Yeah, we about to go ahead and do the thing.
Fucking. There's a party on the next one, man. Motherfucker.
Yeah, we gonna do it.
Yeah,
you ain't getting them emails?
I'm at the marathon tonight, man. Pull the fuck up.
What's today? Oh yeah, no, all of them on there.
Spray game.
5, 6, 7.
Spray game.
8, 9. How many episodes we gonna have? 12.
Oh, we gotta go back.
3, 4,
Shit,
5,
I know.
6, 7.
Spray game pants. Spray game sweats. Spray game hoodie. Spray game cups. Spray game socks. Spray game boxers.
I don't know what the fuck it is. Man.
Spray game blunts.
Bill, I would have answered, but my phone on 1%.
I know he just called me.
He called me. I texted him, told him call
He's
in.
about to call the show, man.
I texted him call in.
He got 4
It's
minutes.
too late.
Tell him call in real quick. Yeah.
It's too. He can't even get the story.
When we dropping the spray game blunt?
Spray game blunts. Man, yeah.
That shit would be crazy. You can't even lie. That shit would be crazy.
And the Bill
That's a
collaboration.
lane I don't want to get into. You know, you got to deal with the
FDA,
tobacco agency.
Man.
I ain't about to
Federal Department of Food.
Y'all can have that.
Whatever.
Cause y'all gonna be fucking with me.
No, ain't it the ATF?
I don't know.
Probably.
Agricultural tobacco or ammo,
Yeah.
tobacco and firearms, something like that.
Yeah, you got
Sheesh.
tobacco industry.
Dealing with them alphabets. Dealing with them alphabets.
Yeah, bro. Alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and explosives.
That's what it is. Alcohol, tobacco, firearms,
And explosives. Yeah. They just don't put the E.
Yeah, you got imagine having to call the ATF to fucking make something. I'm trying to stay off their radar as much as possible. Who?
Yeah, nah. I be trying to stay out the white people way. I ain't trying to stay out the white people way.
But I'm racist.
I ain't getting in the way of the white people. I'm cool.
But I'm racist.
I'm not about to compete with y'all. And then I do good. Now y'all want to take me off.
Right.
The mob on my ass. Damn, all I did is make some fucking sweatshirts.
I mean, you can make custom rolling papers though, right?
I blow swishers out the water.
You gotta make sure they don't
have.
have tobacco in it.
Yeah, I mean, what you do is I think like you buy the paper, right, and then you just put what you want on that motherfucker.
I don't know about that.
You gotta kind of. I don't know. You gotta.
I'm looking at the website right now.
Oh, okay.
Safe to smoke it.
No, they make the paper for you already.
Oh, you just gotta. Oh yeah.
You just put your logo on it.
Well, you can get you the Pregame going.
Yeah, I don't smoke papers. That's not, I ain't
All right then. You ain't be a good spokesman of your own shit.
I'm like, damn, I ain't smoking them right now, but you can get them.
You get a Pregame bomb.
I like shit I gotta use. Like,
see, look, this how you do it, Casey. You put the Pregame on the bomb, and you sell the papers. So it's like, oh, I don't use the papers. I use the bomb. I do use the papers sometimes, but you ain't never got to smoke it because you smoking out the bomb. It's still your shit.
Carrie, he said.
So people buying the papers.
My shit. My shit.
Right, you about to see niggas coming out with their brands on the
Renting them bitches. I got 1,000 sheets right now.
Niggas gonna be salty as fuck when they drop them bullshit ass shits they be having.
Man,
I say all sorts of dumb shit on it.
1,000 sheets. Nigga just working all night. He working tonight on that.
You could get them rolling papers though.
I can get it.
The rolling paper. See how they do the rolling paper pre rolls, like how they stuff them cigarettes when people that make their own cigarettes.
Yeah, they got the rice white paper, unbleached, unrefined wood pulp, unbleached 100% pure hemp pulp, pink papers, whatever the fuck that is. But yeah, they let you pick like you could do a king slim, a 1 1/4, whatever the fuck that is. You can pick a quantity, 132. Yeah, you can pick all that.
Pregame blood. I'm here to smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine the last episode you bring a big ass Pregame blood. Oh hell, no, that'd be crazy.
Hey, we never know what's gonna happen on the last episode.
No,
That'd be crazy. Pass that bitch right.
Motherfucking zebra, man.
Light that bitch. You light it. I can't light. You gotta light it.
On the side of the room, you got to light it with a blowtorch. You can't even light it with a lighter.
Right.
You got to get that bitch off.
Inhale.
You got to pull it like you.
It's the motherfucking
With 2 hands.
show, nigga.
Pause.
Pause.
All right, fellas.
Yeah.
I'm about to get tatted tomorrow. I'm about finishing my leg.